Welcome to my channel, Endless Roads. This is Hot Cup of Joe coming to you from the state of Missouri. Yes, I'm not back there in the Philippines right now. Had a little issue with my Social Security. But, I got time to kill, so I thought that maybe I'll do something to occupy my time. So this video is going to be about dating apps. Have any of you ever used a dating app? And if you are, or you're on it now, what makes you want to, say, swipe left and right? What are the things that's on the dating app that makes you want to say, oh no, not this girl, not this guy? And then what makes you decide that, okay, I'm going to swipe right on this one, that made you want to pick this person? I can give you a little insight to what makes me swipe left on a lot of things. We'll start off with the headline, something that, a lot of people put little snappy sayings up there. Well, there's a sites you can go on and just pick something. What bothers me about that is that the person's not being original. If I hear see one of those on there, I'm most likely going to say, okay, I don't know nothing about this person because this person just said that. Go down from there, and then it says, describe yourself. And they're going to, I'm a luscious, beautiful lady that everybody wants, stuff like that. That's not going to be something I'm interested in. I really want you to describe yourself. Not just your physical appearance, because that will be covered in the thing below that app. I want to literally hear what's going on inside you. Then I want to hear the next one will be who are you? What are you looking for? Your partner. Now that will make a big difference. One of the things that bothers me the most, and I hear this a lot from Southeast Asia, I haven't heard too much in Eastern Europe when I was on the date sites, was, oh, I am looking for a partner who can support and care for me. Well, that is fine. Then I go, I'm looking for a foreign partner because there's no good men in my country. That makes me swipe left, because there's good men in every country. The question is do you really believe that there's no good men? Are you just set down on getting a foreigner so bad that you didn't even bother with the people in your country? Down from there, they ask you, and this is one of the biggest ones that bother me, is they'll say, hey, what is your status? Status is, are you divorced? Are you single? Are you separated? And then there's another one that says it's complicated or others. If you do the last two, you're going to have a left swipe to me, or left swipe to me this direction. Left swipe for me, because it's not complicated, really. When the person that's looking at the dating app, what they want to know is, are you available? That if they're looking for a marriage, or are they looking for a long-term relationship or dating? When you say it's complicated, all you're saying is, hey, you date me, you're going to have problems. Because we don't know if you're divorced and your husband is stalking you, if you're married and you're cheating behind his back, if you're separated but you're still tied to him, and you're going to bring that to the person that's going to date you. And now the last one is others. Well, if somebody wrote others, they should at least underneath explain what others are. For we know you might be, I'm actually dating a man and two girls, and I have a relationship with this mannequin or something. We don't know. And you can put in there. So others won't fly with me, And then we get to the profile picture. What bothers me about that and makes me swipe left all the time is when you put up something like a picture of your dog, flowers, you know, pretty scenery. No, I want to see who you are. And then next one be, if somebody, you can tell right off that they grab some model or some wannabe model off the thing and put it on there for them. It's very easy to do a reverse image check to find that out. There you go, left. You put your whole family in there, and then it's like Where is Waldo game where you're trying to find out which one is this person. And last but not least is when you put your children on the picture with you on your profile picture. That will make me swipe left real quick. Because it's like, okay, you're on a dating site and you're putting your kids on the dating site. Are you putting your kids out there today? No, we don't need to see pictures of your kids. The person's not trying to date your kid. Yes, so down lower, you're going to tell us how many kids you have, or if you have a kid, and if it's what gender is, that's fine. But we don't need to see the kid right off the bat, because what you might be having and setting yourself up for is some messed up dude in the head looking at her, and he's going down there and saying, oh, look, this woman has, she has 3 or 4 daughters, 3 or 4 sons. They're about the right age. I would like to meet them. And they might be like, oh, well, I'm not going to date this person. I'm going for there. You're going to get a left from me because obviously you lack common sense. Okay, and then we get down to children. Now, at the top, if you said I'm single, or and down at the bottom, you say I have 4 or 5 kids. What comes to my mind is that, again, you don't have very good judgment because you didn't make 5 kids, never got married, so you have nobody to support those kids. So obviously you're on here to try to find somebody. If you put it's complicated and you have 5 kids, then you need to know, are they from the same person or multiple fathers? You're going to get a left real quick. So it gets down and we're getting to the end there, and I'm not going to go through all the other stuff, but if you've been on a date site, common sense says you would prefer a person that had good morals, good common sense, did not make too many mistakes in their life, and you want somebody that you can build a future with and don't have to deal with the past. Me personally, myself, I prefer to find a single woman who didn't have children, for the simple reason that it comes with baggage. I have dated many times in my life. You can, if you would like to go back to my past videos, you see some stuff I put in there, and I dated. I actually learned this from trial and error. You go in, you say, oh, I dated one person, had 2 kids from a previous marriage, and I had to deal with the emotional baggage that came with that. Then I met another lady who had 2 kids, and she said it was complicated. And then when I got in there, the children resented me because at the pre-teenage, they seen that I was a threat to their mom and dad getting back together, which they were, according to the mom, they weren't going to get back together. And for 10 years, I had to put up with constantly battles, fighting and stuff, and saying, all of these, not all of them were foreigners, but some were. Because some of y'all don't go and looking for foreigners, you look for people in your area. And it had to come down to the point that we basically separated because the children was not going to accept anybody but their father in their mother's life, even when they became young adults, their 20s. And so that's my point there. Now, when I was in America, I was on some dating sites and I met up with them, and Yeah, I don't know if you ever watched a TV program on, I guess it was back in the 80s, maybe the 90s, called Baby Kids. And it was about this woman who had about 6 kids, 6 daddies. And when the guy showed up and knocked on the door, they always run up, Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. A couple said, Are you my daddy? It was so funny. But the fact is, do you want to step in there? Because if the person has even 3 kids by two person, I would even go down as 2. You have 2 kids by 2 fathers, and you never married either one, and your relationship lasted a year. Do you really want to swipe right on that? It wouldn't make no sense. So I just thought, sitting here today, and I watched somebody talking on Facebook, and they were talking about, how they end up swiping more left and right on anything. I can understand why, but I thought I'd put this out there and see what y'all think. Let me know in your comments below what makes you want to swipe left when you see somebody. And if you like to, you can go ahead also and put down what makes you swipe right. What makes you say, well, this person is right. Actually, this is how I got my wife now. And we've been happy for quite a few years now. And still like the first time we met. It's all about patience and actually getting deep into it. And one more thing I forgot to say in there. When we were talking about descriptions in yourself, and I had this with the Vietnamese and the Thai people. When you describe yourself, this is a little thing for the Asian people. When you get on there and you want to describe yourself, keep it simple and to the point. We don't need a book. I literally came across hundreds of profiles from Vietnam, Thailand, Myanmar, where it was almost 5 pages long describing myself from everything. I heard one person, I really thought that was weird. This lady said that she was climbing a coconut tree, and she slid down, she ripped her toenail off her little toe so it hangs to the left, and she don't hope that didn't bother anybody. We discovered that. We're more concerned about what's inside you. We done seen your profile picture, and if some of these, a lot of you have 3 or 4, we done seen those profile pictures or full body thing, that's fine. If we're worrying about that your toenail don't sit quite right in your small toe, that person's a little bit petty, you know what I mean? So, okay. Anyway, this is Hot Cup of Joe coming from you, Missouri, and I probably won't be back in America I'm sorry. It's still early in the morning. I haven't finished my coffee yet. I probably won't be back in the Philippines for about 2 months until I get my Social Security straightened out. For some reason, they sent the letters to the United States telling me I had to fill them out to prove that I'm alive. I guess they figured I could just quickly get these letters 13,000 miles away. But hopefully I got it all straightened out. I'll find out by Friday. I'll keep y'all updated on that. And in the meantime, y'all be healthy, safe, and God bless you.